Maat 407. Maat making its way through our land, making its way through our schools, making its way through our hospitals, making its way through our farms, making its way through our government, making its way through our markets. Hey, 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 Matt message of the day. Only the guilty is afraid. Only the guilty is afraid. And you're wondering, who is this voice that you're hearing today? This is LTBLIGHT coach. Premier member. Number 1. Coach Emen. Welcoming you here today. Maybe today is your first day. You're welcome. Maybe you have been following our trails upon the seas, upon the high seas. You're welcome. Following our, as we buy and sell in the market, as we market it with the power of Maat, you're welcome. As we do it, light magic in broad daylight before all eyes, you're welcome. Hey, only the guilty is afraid. Your own ancestors were not afraid. Your own ancestors knows who they are. And guess what? If you're feeble-minded, don't ever dream to be a millionaire. It takes a lion to see the lion in a millionaire. It takes a lion to see the lion in a billionaire. It takes a lion to see the lion in a trillionaire. I want you to see with the Old Testament what your own ancestors were seeing. Don't be afraid. You have to be brave. Only the guilty is afraid. I want you to see what Moses' eyes were seeing. Only the guilty is afraid. But at this hour, before I do that with the Old Testament and our staff, I want to seal and complete this very deal. The LTBLIGHT member that brought you here knows that we're going to complete it. And we're going to deliver at this particular hour. Hey, are you tired of being under plagues? The plagues of being in debt? Living like a beggar? Are you tired of living like a pauper? Living in poverty? Living in peril despite all your hard work? Still in poverty, in abject penury. Are you tired? Pay attention here. Pay close attention here. You see, below this very video, there is a link that is provided here. An LTBLIGHT member felt that it is time for you to arise above all poverty. But you must know what M knows. Do you know who M is? We'll come to that. Do you know who M is? Moses. Ancient Egypt is doing a good job. So I'm sure you must, if you know about God, you must know about Moses. And you must know about the destroyer. So if you want to rise above the claws of the destroyer in your own land, in your own soul, in your own mind, download the antidote from LTBLIGHT team member. Okay? Download the anti-venom that destroys poverty in your own life. Any of the levels that you choose will lead you into the global market to start to build wealth. And with that being said, before we open the Old Testament, let us explain. If air knows what M knows, there is balance in our world. But if air does not know what M knows, there is inequity and imbalance in our world. And what does M know that air doesn't know? And what does air doesn't know that M knows? If you do not know how Moses transformed this very staff into a serpent, it's happening in our world today. Making it clear to you that you're subnormal. And if you do not know how Moses transformed that same serpent into a staff, indentured servitude, you're subhuman. So stop being subnormal and subhuman on earth. And know exactly what your own ancestors knows. And know exactly what Moses knows. And we're doing it, LTBLIGHT, by the authority in our hands, by the staff in our hands. We're doing it in broad daylight. We don't do it behind in the bush. We don't do, we do it in broad daylight. Maat doing its own magic the way it is supposed to be. Light magic, not black magic. And if you are in doubt that your own ancestors that wrote the Old Testament, it's not this Old Testament, intended that their own children will not be afraid because they know that the guilty is afraid. It's only the guilty that cannot be able to buy and sell on it. Pay close attention. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Down to earth before the universe. Did you see it? Down to earth before the universe. Only one creature is down to earth before the universe, speaking to his own children, speaking to his own people right now. Don't be guilty and don't be afraid. Only the guilty is afraid. Come into the global market and buy and sell. Buy and sell with the right current, and buy and sell with the right energy, and buy and sell with the right currency. When we are selling, it's in the right current. When we are buying and selling, we don't sell in counterfeit, we sell with the right currency. And today we are extending our hands for you to come in and sell and not die on earth. Do be well, my friend, and make sure you're here following all our messages. Peace.